Welcome back in, everyone, to EA's. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Flowers going to go in motion right. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Allen going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Warren. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. In motion left, Flowers. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Allen now looks to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now the ball comes loose, and the Falcons grab it. Oh, he's got a little daylight, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the slot man goes in motion left. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Again, it's Stevenson. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That is caught. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards for number 11. Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Here's pick up a nice 1st down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. And going right back to Pittman. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. Now Richardson back to throw it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown! Jamison Williams from 10 yards out. And the Falcons have struck first in this NFC title game. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Now Cade York for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Throwing is Allen on third. And that one to the right side and incomplete. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's picked up by the bucket, and he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Now the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
The tackle by Quincy Williams.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now it's Richardson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie. And they start 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. To throw, it's Allen. Throw caught by Flowers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Jalen Warren, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. The Falcons offense set to go. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Here's Richardson to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out come the Bucs now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. On the return, here's Agnew. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be Falcon football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. They run once more with Stevenson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. On second down now, Leary. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 3rd and 2. Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Straight ahead at Stevenson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Now Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carping him up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. He's able to find Melton. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Cade York on now for the field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. York able to send this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Another carry for Pierce. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Hand off left side, Pierce. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard. And now they'll throw with Allen. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Over the middle, complete. It's Steele. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Atlanta regains possession of the football. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. Second and 24. Richardson's throw complete to McBride. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. To the air, Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Warren. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Cincinnati Bengals who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
That's complete to McBride. And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. Richardson to throw off play action. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. On the handoff, Stevenson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 64 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. It was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On first down, Richardson. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Richardson looking to throw this. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Richardson looking to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Trey McBride from a yard out.
And the Falcons have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
York on now for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Pierce now up the middle. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Now Allen. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So out come the Falcons now. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Richardson now on 2nd down. A short one here, caught by McBride. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Richardson working from the gun. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8. Play action. Now Richardson. He'll go underneath here to Stevenson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. York able to send this one through.
And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he gets it up past the 35.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3. Toss play. Here's Pierce.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
The Bucs on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Allen
to Pierce. They set up the screen.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Allen now on first down. Flushed out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Partner, everything that happened before that fumble was great. Good vision, navigating the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point, if you see a defender coming, though, just step out of bounds. Don't risk all you picked up before the hit to just try and get an extra yard or two.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And right now, they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
A give for Stevenson, running right.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Leary, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Now a handoff. Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
First and 10, it's Richardson. He'll get this one to Pittman.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now a second and 2.
Up the middle they go. Leary. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Richardson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This is good for a first down. His second grab in this NFC Championship bout.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Stevenson.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Richardson.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Richardson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
York able to send this one through.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So now the Bucs down by 9. 1:56 to go. Their Super Bowl hopes hanging by a thread as they come up on 1st down.
To throw is Allen.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Throwing, Allen.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now Allen.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 6. Now a handoff up the middle. Leary, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ramondre Stevenson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Richardson will throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again, but probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Allen to throw once more. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Allen, got to have this one. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
This has been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly